The justice system across the world has, at times, had to deal with individuals whose crimes were so heinous, so cold-blooded, that the death penalty was seen as the ultimate measure of justice. These criminals often shocked entire nations, and their executions became historical milestones in criminal justice. Here is a list of top 10 most dangerous criminals who were executed. But before we continue, 10. Aileen Wuornos, USA. Aileen Wuornos, a former prostitute, claimed to have killed in self-defense, but forensic evidence suggested cold-blooded murder. Her case gained notoriety not only for the brutality of the killings, but also for the psychological complexity and the media frenzy surrounding her trial. Her story was later immortalized in the Oscar-winning film Monster. 9. Timothy McVeigh, USA. McVeigh orchestrated the worst act of domestic terrorism in U.S. history before 9/11. The bombing of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building stunned the nation. He showed no remorse and viewed his attack as revenge against the federal government. His execution was the first federal execution in the U.S. in 38 years. 8. Saddam Hussein, Iraq. The former dictator of Iraq ruled with an iron fist, responsible for the deaths of thousands, including Kurdish genocides and violent suppression of dissent. After being captured by U.S. forces in 2003, he was tried and sentenced to death. His execution marked the symbolic end of a brutal regime. 7. John Wayne Gacy, USA. Gacy presented himself as a model citizen, even performing as a clown at children's parties. Beneath the mask was a sadistic killer who buried most of his victims under his house. His gruesome crimes and chilling dual life have made him a macabre icon in true crime lore. 6. Andrei Chikatilo, Russia. Operating during the Soviet era, Chikatilo evaded capture for years due to flawed police work and the political denial of serial crime in the USSR. His victims suffered unthinkable abuse before death. His trial exposed systemic failures and became one of the most horrifying in Russian history. 5. Albert Fish, USA. Albert Fish's crimes defy belief. He was a sadistic predator who raped, killed, and in some cases, consumed his victims. The most infamous case involved 10-year-old Grace Budd, whose abduction and murder shocked the nation. His confessions were so disturbing they were partially withheld from the public. 4. Ted Bundy, USA. Bundy was a charming, educated, and manipulative man whose killing spree spanned multiple states. He escaped from custody twice and continued killing. His trial was one of the first to be nationally televised and highlighted his chilling calmness and self-representation in court. He became a symbol of the charismatic serial killer archetype. 3. Thomas Neal Cream, UK/Canada. Cream targeted vulnerable women, mostly prostitutes, and poisoned them with strychnine. His crimes spread across countries, and his final words, allegedly, "I am Jack the," fueled speculation that he may have been Jack the Ripper. Though unconfirmed, his cold detachment and international rampage put him high on the list of dangerous murderers. 2. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, USA. Ramirez terrorized Southern California in the mid-1980s with a series of home invasions and satanic-themed murders. His unrepentant demeanor and chilling courtroom behavior turned him into a pop-culture anti-icon. Though sentenced to death, he died of lymphoma before execution. He's included here because of the level of violence and notoriety. 1. Adolf Eichmann, Israel. Crimes against humanity. As one of the principal organizers of the Holocaust, Eichmann facilitated the transport of millions of Jews to extermination camps. After World War II, he escaped to Argentina, where he was captured by Mossad in a daring covert operation. Tried in Jerusalem, Eichmann's execution was the only one ever carried out by the State of Israel. His cold, bureaucratic efficiency in mass murder places him at the top of this list. Please don't forget to comment and tell us your opinion on the video.